Hey guys, what's going on? So, like I mentioned earlier, I was going to work on a video on how to enable VLANs on Windows 10, 11, and Windows Server 22 this afternoon. Made an article not too long ago on how to create VLANs via MikroTik's Router OS and how to get those set up. However, this technique is not specific to MikroTik. This is for any equipment that has VLAN capability. So, for instance, if you have VLAN set up on Cisco stuff or whatever, this would work. But you have to make sure you have that set up first. And it's also, as well, say you have your device plugged into a trunked or tagged port as well. Well, if you don't have VLAN enabled, you're not going to be able to access the internet or the network through that connection until you enable VLAN. However, if you have it connected to a untagged port that's part of the VLAN, you shouldn't have to worry about anything. You should just be able to have everything done automatically. That's where DHCP and all that stuff comes in. So, without further delays, let's get started. So, first thing I'm going to show you is Hyper-V. So if you have a network switch already built into your motherboard, or you have a pre-built system with a built-in network switch or whatever, this is what you would do. You would open up Hyper-V Manager, and then you would select Virtual Switch Manager. Under Virtual Switches, you will see New Virtual Network Switch. You will select that, and then under Create Virtual Switch, you will select External, and then select the button that says Create Virtual Switch. Right here where it says VLAN ID, this box here is where you input your VLAN ID number that you're using for that VLAN. I've already got mine set up, so no need to worry. But you yourself would probably click OK or Apply. Another way to do it is if you have a third party such as a PCI Express Ethernet switch in your system, or you're using a USB Ethernet adapter, you could do one of two things. You can do Open Device Manager, select that, right click your Ethernet adapter. I have a USB Ethernet adapter connected it to my computer via USB, but I don't have it connected with an Ethernet cable. So you right click your driver, select Properties, click Advanced, scroll down, and then where it says VLAN ID, you would select that, and then select the top radio button, and in the box you would put your VLAN ID number. The other method is to open Control Panel, go into Network and Internet, Network and Sharing Center, select Change Adapter Settings, and look for your USB Ethernet adapter. Look, again, mine's not plugged in, so I have it disabled, but you go to Properties, Configure, Advanced, scroll down where it says VLAN ID. Brings up the same property window as you did in Device Manager. Okay, so in Windows 11, when you try to do that with a built-in network switch, you right click, go to Properties, Configure, Advanced, scroll down, there's no VLAN ID in there. So that's why you have to go through Hyper-V Manager. I don't remember how long ago it was, but you used to be able to, go into Hyper-V Manager, create your virtual network switch, and then open Properties, Configure, go to Advanced, and then the left side you would see VLAN ID in there. However, they decided to take that away. So this method works on Windows 10, it works on Windows Server 22. So just to show you, so this is my Windows Server 22. And so the first thing, this is the UI with Windows Server 22 is pretty similar to the UI of Windows 10. In Windows 10, you could be able to go in on your built-in NIC and either through Device Manager or Control Panel, go to Properties, Advanced, and you can be able to select VLAN ID through that. You know, so same thing on Control Panel. Network and Internet, Network Sharing Center, change adapter settings, select your internal NIC, Properties, Configure, Advanced, and then VLAN ID is right there. You used to also be able to apply the same thing whenever you created your virtual network adapter. However, I guess the recent updates, they changed that as well. So you can't do it via Advanced Configuration Properties. So no problem, like I said. Go in, open Hyper-V Manager. You can go in through Server Manager and get an Open Hyper-V via Tools. Scroll down, select Hyper-V Manager, and it'll bring it up, or you can just open it from the Start charm at the bottom. So this is where I store, or this is where I have most if not all my virtual machines on my network as well. Next thing you want to do is select Virtual Switch Manager. Again, select New Virtual Network Switch, Create Virtual Switch, select External, and then click the Create Virtual Switch button. And again, check mark the VLAN ID, enable Virtual LAN Identification, and then in the box below input your VLAN ID number. So pretty straightforward across the board, from Windows 10 to Windows Server 22, and similar way to do it in Windows 11. So again, this does not specifically apply to Router OS for MikroTik. If you use Cisco equipment, it'll work as long as you have the VLAN already configured as well. And again, if you connect your device to a port that's a part of the VLAN but have it set to untagged, if everything's set up correctly, your DHC and your DHCP server is set up correctly as well, everything should just automatically configure. You shouldn't have to worry about any VLAN IDs or anything, because that's handled at the switch or router level. Anyways, I hope you learned something new, and if you didn't learn anything new, maybe I was able to help you get through whatever issue you may have been trying to troubleshoot. So I'm going to try and link that article as well to this video. It's not going to be the text article that I posted on LinkedIn. It's going to be the actual document that I linked in that article as well. So y'all have a good one and stay safe out there. Thank you for watching.